The 2024 presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has now picked a running mate and continues his campaign for president. But who is his running mate, and what are some of their policies? Hey, it's Dan Zimmerman, and welcome back to Illustrate to Educate. In this video, we'll take an informative look at RFK Jr.'s running mate, Nicole Shanahan, and additional policies of the Kennedy platform, including tackling corporate capture, chronic diseases, abortion, and revamping the Americore program. First, who is RFK Jr.'s running mate, Nicole Shanahan? Shanahan is an American attorney in the tech industry. Originally from California, Shanahan graduated from the University of Puget Sound and later from Santa Clara University School of Law. Before studying law, she worked as a paralegal and a patent specialist at RPX Corporation. She also served as a fellow at Stanford Law School's Code X. Kennedy formally introduced Shanahan as his vice presidential pick on March 26, 2024. She has raised questions about vaccine safety and efficacy, aligning with Kennedy's views. Shanahan also expressed concerns about the impact of electronic devices on health. Shanahan's significant wealth has been viewed as advantageous for the campaign, and she made a $2 million donation to support their efforts to get on the ballot in various states. Now we can take a dive into some of their policies. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. aims to tackle the pervasive influence of corporations on government agencies as president. He highlights how various sectors, from food and agriculture to defense and healthcare, are adversely affected by corporate control. Kennedy emphasizes the need for an independent leader to break this cycle, contrasting what he calls our failed promises of Trump and Biden in addressing corporate influence. With his extensive experience challenging government agencies and corporate interests, Kennedy plans to overhaul federal agencies by appointing honest and competent leaders, rooting out corruption, and implementing transparency measures to restore public trust in government. His agenda includes banning officials from lobbying their former agencies and ensuring that the government serves the interests of the American people, not corporate entities. Next, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. aims to address the alarming rise in chronic health conditions among Americans. He criticizes both Trump and Biden for neglecting the root causes of this epidemic, which he attributes to corporate interests profiting from sickness. Kennedy highlights the staggering healthcare costs associated with chronic diseases, proposing a shift in a focus towards prevention through reallocating medical research funds. His agenda includes combating the influence of Big Pharma and Wall Street in medical regulation, transitioning to organic agriculture, and implementing a national fitness program similar to his uncle JFK's initiatives. Kennedy aims to confront the systemic issues contributing to America's deteriorating health and prioritize proactive measures to improve public well-being. Next, let's talk about abortion. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. identifies abortion as a deeply polarizing issue in American politics, but as president, he would propose a policy called More Choices, More Life to offer a middle ground that addresses concerns from both sides. This initiative focuses on expanding choices for women and families, aiming to significantly reduce abortion rates through comprehensive support measures. Central to this policy is a subsidized daycare program funded by reallocating resources from the military budget, ensuring affordable childcare options for families. By investing in universal childcare, strengthening adoption infrastructure, and providing support for women in need, Kennedy aims to empower women to choose life while fostering thriving families and communities. As president, he pledges to uphold individual freedoms while implementing proactive measures to address the abortion issue with compassion and pragmatism. Lastly, let's look at the plans for the Americore program. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. plans to revamp the existing Americore program to provide an alternative path for young people after high school, beyond college or low-paying jobs. The transformed Americore will welcome individuals aged 18 and older to commit to 4 years of service in areas like urban renewal, ecological restoration, and infrastructure repair. This expanded program aims to address pressing needs in the country while offering participants benefits similar to those received by military veterans, including food, housing, stipends, and assistance with education and housing upon completion. By partnering with organizations like trade unions and NGOs, Americorp volunteers will contribute their labor and creativity to existing initiatives. Additionally, the revamped program will serve as a transition platform for retiring military personnel, facilitating their integration into civilian life while addressing critical workforce shortages. Kennedy envisions Americore as a vehicle for societal revitalization and a continuation of John F. Kennedy's vision of service and peace. Did you find this video about RFK Jr.'s running mate and their policies to be helpful? If so, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Illustrate to Educate to support more simple and objective videos on topics that matter. If you like this video, be sure to check out the other video about RFK Jr. and be sure to visit the channel to find more simple and objective videos on topics that matter.